I'm Tracy Briggs. Welcome to the Great Indoors. I have a very special guest today, Anna Larson from the Farm. You wrote a really fun story about desserts that use alcoholic beverages, and we thought, why not get you doing it on video so we can learn how to do it? And the recipe you want to show us today is Stout Cupcakes.
Yes, they're super tasty. I use a recipe by David Lieberman. It's from the Food Network website, and the Stout just gives the chocolate cupcakes some extra depth, and they're really moist and they're really tasty for any time of the year too, though.
Great.
So we're going to need 2 cups of flour, and you mix the dry ingredients in a separate bowl so you can get them really well incorporated. And we've got 2 cups of sugar as well, 3/4 cup of cocoa, and get some baking soda, a teaspoon. We just need a pinch of fine salt. And then we are going to mix this together just to kind of make it into a homogeneous mixture. And then we're going to set that aside.
Okay.
We've got our melted butter that I put the vanilla paste into. We're going to put that in our big mixing bowl. It's just a teaspoon of vanilla paste, which is more concentrated than a vanilla extract. But if you're using extract, you're going to want to go with a tablespoon. It might seem like a lot, but you really need that. And then we're going to pour the beer right into there. It's 12 ounces of your favorite stout. I'm going to mix this just a little before I start adding those eggs in. And I'm just going to pour the eggs in one at a time. It's going to look a little weird, but you're not doing anything wrong if it looks foamy and kind of like a root beer float that's melted. That's normal. And next, we're going to put our sour cream in, 3/4 cup sour cream. Mix it up, and then you're going to slowly add the dry ingredients. I'm going to add maybe half of it, then we'll give it a mix.
All right, so we put the cupcakes in the little tins, and we're good to go. 350-degree oven.
Yep, we're going to put them in there for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to rotate the cupcake tins so they bake evenly for another 10 to 13 minutes. Keep an eye on them. You never want to overbake your cupcakes.
And the back of the oven is always hotter than the front. So I've found that if you don't turn it,
that's why they're
you get
doing the
crispy.
rotating.
Okay, let's do it. Well, the cupcakes are in the oven baking, and so now it's a good time to make the frosting.
Yep. You'll want to set your cream cheese out to get to room temperature so that it's not a hard block to work with. I'm going to add in a stick of butter, also at room temperature. So once you have the butter and the cream cheese all kind of mixed together, you're going to start adding in powdered sugar. I'm just going to dump in probably about a cup at a time. I'll start low and get that in there. So I'm going to add probably another cup of sugar. I like to add a touch of heavy cream. You know, just a couple teaspoons. This is also the point you'd add your vanilla. I'm going to do my vanilla paste, about a 1/4 teaspoon of that. Just give that a whirl. I think that looks pretty good.
I think that looks great. And I love how you say the vanilla paste, you can see the flecks.
Yep.
And that's really fun. It looks like a really rich vanilla frosting.
It does, and it's really pretty. You don't even need, I did bring chocolate sprinkles to put on top because that's kind of fun, but really when you have those vanilla flecks in there, you don't need much more.
Perfect. Okay, the cupcakes are almost ready to go, so as soon as they're out of the oven, we'll go ahead and frost the cupcakes. All right, the cupcakes are out of the oven. It's time to ice them.
And I like to use these disposable piping bags. You can get them at Michael's, Walmart, pretty much anywhere. Just kind of give it a swirl.
But they really do add to the look of the cupcake versus just slopping it out with, which is what I do usually.
Yeah,
but it really
that
is
works
pretty. Look at that.
But
yeah. And you said it's optional whether you do the sprinkles.
Yep,
So.
I just brought some. I thought they would add a little color.
Well, thank you so much, Anna. This has been great.
Welcome.
These are Stout Cupcakes.
Stout cupcakes.
And you have a lot of other desserts, and just read about it in the forum.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I'm Tracy Briggs for the Great Indoors.